As you may know, capillaries are the smallest blood vessels in the body, and the purpose of capillaries is to allow oxygen and food and other substances to leave the bloodstream, go through the capillary walls, and then go to the cells of the body. But the capillaries that are in the brain are a little different than the other capillaries in the body. The cells that form the capillary walls of these capillaries are very, very close to each other, and they form what is called the blood-brain barrier. The capillaries of the brain are less permeable than most capillaries. This makes it more difficult for harmful substances and pathogens that are in the blood to move from the blood to the brain cells. So the capillaries of the brain are specifically designed to protect the brain from harmful substances that might be in the blood. There are tight junctions, as I just mentioned, that seal these endothelial cells together. The endothelial cells are the cells of the capillary, and again, they are held close to each other by means of something called tight junctions. And we'll look at a picture of these in just a second. The blood-brain barrier is also made possible by certain kinds of neuroglial cells called astrocytes. These astrocytes press tightly up against these capillaries and secrete chemicals that make these capillaries less permeable. Here's a picture that shows the inside of a capillary. And as you can see, the walls of capillaries are just one cell thick. These cells that line the capillaries are called endothelial cells, or collectively they are the endothelium. In this picture we can see that there are spaces between these endothelial cells. These spaces are held together by something called tight junctions that are shown here. It's these tight junctions that makes it more difficult for harmful substances and pathogens, disease-causing agents such as bacteria, to leave the blood and enter the brain cells.